So, I finally watched Velma, and it is as bad as you can imagine. It sucks so bad, to the point where I will not be watching another episode. I stomached the first one, that's all I fucking need. Where do we start, really, on this show? Where do we fucking start? I think the most obvious place to start is probably, the whole race thing. I know, I'm about to say some stuff that might get me cancelled just because people are so, sensitive now. Basically, you didn't need to fucking do this. You didn't need to race swap all the characters. Oh, you didn't need to do that. Like, why would you decide to do that? Come on. I mean, did Shaggy need to be black? Did Daphne need to be Asian? Does Velma need to be black? Come on, boys. Boys, is it not that difficult to just stick to the source material? And you may be thinking, oh, it's to be inclusive. That's not inclusive. That's called just taking characters and cramming in attributes they didn't originally have. You want to be inclusive, create a new show with black characters. It's not that hard. Come on. It's the same sort of rule with when you take a fucking superhero and you randomly make them gay. You don't need to do that. That's not inclusive. You're just taking attributes and giving them to a character that didn't previously have them. It's so stupid. Another thing that annoyed me. Shaggy. His name isn't even Shaggy, bro. His name is Norville. Come on. Like, you couldn't even just call him Shaggy? And he's, against drugs, which is just so retarded. Like, Shaggy is so obviously a stoner in the original series, and you go, no, let's make him anti-drugs now. You just, literally the epitome of look how they massacred my boy. My god. Fucking Velma, the whole concept of the show. Why, of all things, would you have Velma have her own prequel? Come on. Come on! My god. Actually the worst idea ever, given to anyone. And who the fuck agreed on this? Come on. Who agreed on that shit? Not to mention that, it's just terrible. It's a terrible show. The animation is fucking arse, bro. The voice actors sound so disinterested with what they're doing. It's just like, oh my god, we need to solve a mystery. And did I mention this shit is a prequel? Because it is. It's a prequel. It's so terrible. Why on earth do we need a prequel? What is there to explain? Kids solve mysteries. You don't need a prequel. My OBS is actually, currently peaking in red because of how mad I'm getting. Although it does normally do that because my mic is shit. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. We're talking about Velma, for fuck's sake. Nonetheless, Velma led bad. Let's talk about the episode I watched. That being episode 1, aptly titled Velma. The humour is fucking terrible. The first joke is cockroaches fucking. Come on. Yeah. So the humour's terrible. The acting's terrible. The animation's terrible. What can I say? It's a sloppily rushed out show meant to capitalise on a currently dormant franchise that doesn't pull as many viewers. And, that fucking sucks. And another thing I want to mention, the sexual themes in the show. These characters are meant to be kids, bro. And in the opening scene, you go wouldn't it be hot if Velma and Daphne kissed? No, it fucking wouldn't. It wouldn't. It would just be a bit weird, really. It'd put me off a little. And you may be sat there being like, Ryan J, but you like Skins. Those kids are... That has kids in it, and they have sexual themes. Well, I raise you this. First off, Skins is set in the UK, where those characters are 16 and 17, therefore they are legal. In fucking Velma, I think the characters are meant to be 15 and 16, and this is in America, where the age of consent is 18, and you're having let's have Daphne squeeze Fred's arse. Let's have fucking Daphne and Velma kiss. That's a screenshot I saw. I didn't even believe it was real, but apparently it is. And another thing I want to bring up, the humour is literally just less swear. What if Scooby-Doo swore? What if, guys? And they removed Scooby-Doo. This isn't a very well-structured review. I'm just sort of rambling, but more stuff just keep coming into my head and I'm just ugh. They removed Scooby-Doo, why would you do that? Oh. Yeah, so the humour is just less swear. Another thing I want to bring up, the monsters. They aren't real in the show. Obviously, they weren't real in the original. They were people in masks that got, the mask got taken off. They would reveal who it was. But it isn't in that sort... It isn't, not real in that sort of sense. It's not real as in it's hallucinations of Velma's. Velma's hallucinating the monsters. Because she feels guilty for, thinking that she's the reason her mother left. First off, why did Velma need less sad why did Velma need less sad anime backstory? Couldn't we just have Velma led detective? Second off, why are the monsters in the head? Like, genuinely, in the show, all the monsters are in the head. My god. I don't really know what else to say. It's just, like, such a shit concept. So shitly made. Everything about it fucking sucks. I can't point out one thing I liked. Oh, my god. And fucking Daphne's got lesbian parents now, for some reason. I don't think they showed Daphne's parents in the original, but I think we can assume they're blokes. Like, Daphne wasn't adopted in the original. Why is she adopted now? Blokes, a bloke and woman. Like, I probably sound really homophobic right now, but it's just shit that didn't need to be added. It's shit that didn't need to be added, bro. My god. Yeah. That's all I can really think of right now in terms of fucking this terrible show. This absolutely terrible. OnlyFans. Yet another thing. They do an OnlyFans bit where fucking Velma's new mum, like, gets naked and her dad takes pictures for her, presumably for her OnlyFans. That's definitely what they're parodying. So Velma's dad is now a cuck. My god. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think of what else I can bring up before this video ends, because, I mean, I know I'm going to finish, and then something's going to pop in my brain, and I'm just going to quickly slide it in. But that's really all I've got. That's really all I can think about. Anyway, Velma, Le Bad, 10 out of 10.